Hey, squad. Welcome to today's episode of the Squad Podcast. It's your girl, your coach, Coach Tasha Moore. How are we doing, y'all? It's been a minute. I'm so sorry. I've been out of the weather, all the things, but here we are today, and I'm so excited to be with you. Let me check in with you because it's been a minute, right, fam? How are you? I hope that all is well. How are your goals? How are the things that you're trying to accomplish? Did you reach them? Yes. All right, we're going to give ourselves a big old hug. Y'all know how we do, squad. It's still the same. If you didn't, it's okay. Clap it up, clap it down, however you want to do it. Tomorrow, today is a new day. Start again, start over. It's okay. My heart and my prayer is that you and your family are well, that you're doing well, and you're accomplishing all the things that God intended for you to do. Before we get started, squad, combat ready, fighting for her. February 26th, 27th, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I promise you, you do not want to miss being in the room. Do you hear me? Y'all, please go to the website, tashamore.com. Look at the tickets, get in the building, be in this space. I promise you, God is going to do something so special. When we start posting the videos, you're going to be like, man, I wish I would have went. Don't miss it, okay? Tell somebody to buy it for you for birthday, whatever it is. Get in the building, okay? Y'all, so today we're talking about something that I feel resonates with so many women. How do you heal when the person that you feel did you wrong does not apologize? That's the nugget right there, y'all. We gonna talk about it. Yes, we are. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. So today we're talking about something that hits home and it hits hard, y'all. How do you heal when the person that hurt you doesn't apologize? Some of y'all are waiting on conversations to happen that will never. Some of you are waiting on an apology that you might not ever get. But understand me when I tell you, you cannot let that keep you in bondage. You cannot be waiting on an apology for someone that does not have the emotional capacity to give you one. You want to be free? Walk in freedom. Are you stuck waiting because the apology never came? Does healing feel so far away from you because they never owned what they did? How did you release someone that will never make it right? I hear you. I see you. I understand. And I've been where you are. Closure is not something somebody gives you. Closure is something that God grows through you. The truth is, the person that might have hurt you probably can't apologize. Here are some of the reasons. They don't feel like they did anything wrong. They don't see what you see. They're still walking in hurt themselves, or their ego will not allow for them to. And that's just the truth, right? But here's what's happening to you. You are stuck because you gave someone else the key to a door that you need to open. I said it. I did. And that person doesn't even know they have the key. Healing does not depend on them apologizing to you. It doesn't. It does not depend on their confession. Your freedom, your freedom is not connected to their acknowledgement. It's not. Whether they ever come to you and say, I'm sorry, I did you wrong, I lied, I whatever, your freedom is not connected to what they do. Your freedom is connected to what you decide you're going to do. The part that most people don't want to talk about is there are so many people that will go to their grave never admitting that they were wrong. That's the truth. You have to decide, I want to be free. And then walk in freedom. God does not need their apology to fix your heart. Why do you ask, Coach Tasha? Because the work that needs to be done is an internal work that will come out. That's what God's going to do. He's going to come in, fix your heart, fix your mindset, shift those things so that you see it differently, so you can walk in freedom. Healing is spiritual work. Healing is God's. Your breakthrough does not come from their words. Your breakthrough comes from your release. You have to decide, I'm releasing and I'm letting it go. I'm not holding on to this anymore. Why? Because I don't want to. I've walked in hurt, anger, disdain, whatever it is, sadness, hopelessness, not feeling good enough. Insert whatever word you want to. But your freedom is based on your release. I started walking in the fullness and the freedom of who God said I was when I decided I did not want to be angry at my biological father anymore. Not for him, for me. I wanted to be free because I deserved to be free. Do you hear me, squad? You deserve to be free. Releasing them is what cuts the cord. I had to come to the realization that the person that I wanted to apologize to me was not capable of giving me the apology I felt like I needed. The truth is, I didn't need it, I just wanted it. Why? Because I wanted the acknowledgement that he should have been there for me, that he should have been a part of my life. I felt like I needed that to move forward. But here's the reality. Y'all know I'm going to be real with y'all. He wasn't there because God didn't intend for him to be those years. It's a hard pill to swallow, and it's the truth. He wasn't there because he wasn't supposed to be in the eyesight of God. And now it's a beautiful blessing in my life because guess what? If he had been there, I would have never written the book because I wouldn't have had to. If he would have been there, I would not have done the healing work that I needed to do to be able to love people beyond what I see, beyond what I feel like they deserve. So, what I want you to understand is holding on to what you're holding on to is only hurting you. The moment I stopped waiting on what I thought I deserved, needed, that's when peace came. That's when joy, true joy came. That's when true peace came. That whether I got it or not, I was okay. Whether he ever said what I felt like I needed him to say, I was okay. And I didn't need it as much as I thought I did. And so I'm encouraging you today, my girl. You don't need it as much as you think you do. Well, Coach T, you don't know what they did to me. You're right, I don't. But I could tell you I've had my share of hurts and betrayals. I have. And when I decided I did not want to walk in anger anymore, God started healing places I didn't know I needed healed. What I thought was one wound was so many more. Let him come in and start to heal you. Hey, squad, y'all know how we do. I want y'all to answer these questions honestly. You don't have to say names. You can say it out loud if you want to, whether it's cousin, mama, baby daddy, sister, brother, ex-husband, whoever it is, a boss, a childhood friend, a new friend. Who are you waiting on an apology from? I first want to say thank you so much for being honest with yourself. It matters. Thank you for taking a second to think through it. The truth is, you're not alone, squad. You're not. There's so many other women just like me who've gone through hurt and a wound that they don't know how it's going to heal, how it will get better because it hurt. And you have to ask yourself, what does healing look like if I never get the apology? Because what if I stand in front of this person and tell them all the things that I feel like I need to say to them, and they say, I don't feel like I owe you an apology? What then? Y'all, the healing work still has to be done. It does. Not for them, for you. You've got to be better. You've got to want more. You have to decide whether they give it to me or not. I want to be happy, healthy, and whole. So I'm going to give you 6 ways that you can walk from where you are to where God has already predestined for you to be. Y'all ready? Get your pen and paper so you can write them down, okay? 1, tell the truth about what happened. Y'all know what happens when we get mad, we get upset. We start adding, taking away all the things, bits and pieces of the story, to make ourselves feel better. Oh, they said this, they did this, and maybe they did. They told a lie. Oh, Tasha opened the door. Then it becomes because I'm upset. Tasha opened the door. She flung it open. The door handle hit the wall. She came stomping in the house because my emotions are involved now, right? And that's what happens. Our emotions get involved and the story gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And before we realize it, we're like, you know what? I don't know that all of those things happen. I'm sure we've all done it before. I know that I have, right? Healing starts with honesty, not the excuses. Well, yeah, she said that, so I only did that because she did that. That's an excuse. You're responsible for your behavior, period. And so you have to ask yourself, like, okay, what parts of this are true or what parts of it are additions, as I like to call them? I tell my children, what additions did you add? Because we all add additions to the story. It's what makes it a good story. When we embellish it a little bit, right? Put a little razzle dazzle on it, a little sprinkle. It's better. We feel like it's better that way, but it's not. Honesty is the best thing, y'all. Okay. Number two, release the fantasy version of who you wanted the person to be. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Most of our pain that we're holding comes for the version of the person or the relationship or the situation that we've made up in our head. Because the truth is, even with all the wrong that they may have done, they're still human just like you and I. I think I had made up this bigger than life version of my biological father, and I expected for him to be that. Like, you're supposed to be the superhero in my story, you know? Like, you're supposed to be the one that protects me and shields me and all the things. But the truth is, he was human just like me. I'm a mom now, and I make mistakes. I don't get everything right as much as I would love to. And sometimes I think I do. Y'all, I'm human. And I don't always get it right. And neither do you. And neither do they. So we make up wonderful big versions of it in our head and what the relationship should be, what all the things should look like. But the reality is they are what they are. And no one is perfect. Give them some grace. Okay. Number three, stop trying to make sense of something that was spiritual. It was never about you. The attack was never about you. It was about your purpose and your destiny. The enemy sends things as assignments to stop you from getting where you're meant to be. He knew this girl's not going to feel loved. She's not going to feel worthy. I need her not to feel like she belongs. Why? Because he knew that one day I'd start this. All of that is a part of the story that led me to you, that led me here, wherever you're watching this or listening. All of those things, he was like, if I can keep her stuck in her mind and not feeling good enough, she'll never go on the podcast. She'll never start women's empowerment event and fill rooms with women who are hurting, who are lost, who are fighting for her. They're healing, they're evolving, and they're reclaiming. She'll never do it if I can keep her stuck long enough. It was never about my biological father or me. It was about the assignment that the enemy wanted me not to do. He don't want you to do it either. But he don't win in it, period. Number four, forgive for peace, not for reconciliation. Hear me. Reconciliation may come. And that's a beautiful, wonderful thing because it happened for me. But the forgiveness that I gave my biological father was never to reconcile. It was for freedom. Freedom is the gift that you give yourself because you deserve that gift. And it does not necessarily mean that it is an invitation for them to be back in your life. Person did something to you so bad that never should have been done to anyone, doesn't mean you got to let them back in. But I am telling you, you do need to let them go. And that's freedom. Number five, accept that some apologies come through actions, not words. And accept that some of them never come at all. You may never get the apology you feel like you deserve. You may never get the apology that you want. You can have the freedom you deserve. You can have the peace that you deserve. You can walk in the fullness of the love that God has for you that you deserve. You can have an amazing, wonderful life that you deserve because you deserve the best He has to offer because you deserve it. Number six, pray for strength instead of closure. God, give me the strength to get through this and not feel like I'm not worthy, I'm not loved, I shouldn't be here, I don't deserve this. I didn't deserve that. They owe me. Y'all know all the things that we say. Pray for the strength to walk through what you have to walk through because that is how we get through. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So the very thing that hurt you, he prepares good, wonderful, great things for you right while you're there with. Closure comes when you allow God to quiet the storm that's raging inside of you. That's when closure comes. The person might not ever give it to you. And that's okay, because what you need more than anything is freedom and peace. So whether they say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, you didn't deserve it, you deserve peace. Squad, hear me when I say this. What they did hurt you, but it did not disturb God's plan. It cannot interrupt his will and purpose for you. Correction, it can interrupt it, it cannot stop. Your healing is not delayed because they refused to apologize. Decide you want to be free and let God come in and heal you. You are still chosen. You are still becoming. You are still healing. You are still reclaiming. You are still walking in your purpose. And maybe some of you haven't gotten there yet, and that's okay. Hear me say yet. The truth is, you have to get there because somebody's waiting on you. I'm supposed to start a business, started. You're still becoming. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This week has been a week for me, past couple weeks, actually. And I had a friend call me last night, and she was talking to me, and talking to me about combat ready. And I was like, maybe I'm going to change the dates again. And in my head about it all. And she was like, no. Well, she didn't even say no. She was just like, okay. And I sat there and I thought about it and I'm like, no, no. What are you doing? I'm excited about it. You're excited about it. There are women that are excited about it. And the truth is, you got to do it. Why? Because God says I have to. Why? Because there are women that need to hear what he's going to give me to say and all the speakers in the room and all the things. And there are women that need that community so bad. So as much as Tasha gets in her head about, am I supposed to do this and how do I do this? And I don't know how to do this. Because I do, doesn't matter. Because it still has to be done. So they've hurt you. Yes. Did you deserve it? No. Can you move forward? Absolutely. Moving forward doesn't mean you give them proximity. Moving forward means I've decided I want peace. Moving forward might mean reconciliation. It might not. Moving forward might mean they apologize. And it might not. So, squad, are you ready to work on your healing and growth, evolving and reclaiming? If you are, be in that room February 2026. Click the link on the website. Purchase your ticket because you want to be free. Stop waiting on an apology that may never decide and understand that your healing is waiting on you. That's a real thing. And it's heavy and it's hard. If you need to talk through that, you can book a consultation on the website for us to sit and chat for a little bit and talk about, hey, Coach T, I need some help for moving from where I am to where I'm meant to be. Let me help you get clarity on your next steps. Let me help you walk through this. You are not alone, and you do not have to do it by yourself. You got a whole squad behind you that loves you oh so very much. And they want you to be the best version of you. I want you to be the best version of you because I know it's in there and she deserves to be out. Okay? Y'all, squad, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Squad Podcast. It's your girl, your host, Coach Tasha Moore, Coach T for some people. Y'all, thank you so much for being here in this space. I know it's been a minute, but it means so much that you took the time to listen. Y'all don't know how much I need y'all just as much as you need me. So thank you so much for being here, squad. I love y'all. Have an amazing day. I am actually going to do a web episode next week as well because I owe y'all one, and I'm so sorry for that. So there will be an episode next Wednesday. So that means for the next 3 Wednesdays, you're going to see your girl, okay? Y'all have an amazing day. Have an amazing week. Remember, your purpose connects to someone else. They can't walk in theirs until you are walking in yours. Go out and be fighting for her. You're healing, you're evolving, and you're reclaiming. I will see y'all later. Bye.